Member Courtney Comox.
Honourable Speaker, I'm very pleased on this first day of the fall session to speak to the resolution from the member from Port Moody Coquitlam in support of clean technology innovation. It shows we care about the future. It's time for a new generation of thinkers to take on the challenges that have come from the unintended consequences of the choices of previous generations. I speak particularly with respect to agriculture. Back in 1950, with the daunting challenges of a burgeoning global population, the world embraced a new way of doing agriculture to feed the world. It was dubbed the Green Revolution, but that name doesn't reflect our understanding of green today. One of its cornerstones has been the use of chemical solutions to overcome the bane to agriculture, weeds and pests. It's a way that has come to be challenged. It's an expensive route to take, and it has been shown to have dire consequences to the environment. New systems had to take root. Enter clean technology. It's one thing to say no to the industry addiction to pesticides and herbicides. It's another thing to find successful alternatives, but the demand has driven innovation in clean technologies that support effective, economical, and environmentally sound, sustainable agricultural practices that do not rely on ever-increasing chemical inputs to grow food for the globe. In BC, we can proudly turn to a number of innovations that have been developed to support agriculture and are gaining attention worldwide. These technological innovations are helping streamline farm operations, reduce environmental impacts, and remain competitive in a highly competitive global marketplace. One 2018 award-winning North Vancouver company teamed up with two Dutch firms to develop robots with sensors and artificial intelligence to work in greenhouses. Another BC firm is named in the Global Clean Tech Group's Top 100 list this year. It uses technology in orchards to provide details to guide growers' responses to the challenges of insects, disease, and plant health conditions. British Columbia has a lot of potential to grow the agri-food sector. Clean technology can facilitate that growth. In my own community, Island Coastal Economic Trust, with capital provided by the province of BC, recognizes the importance of agricultural innovation. It is funding a local agri-food innovation strategy led by the Comox Valley Economic Development Society. Clean tech innovation is being embraced worldwide. Helping the local agricultural sector tap into it will mean growth, as it is better able to compete. It can access digitization, automation, production supply chains, e-commerce, and direct-to-consumer demand. This strategy will open the doors for ag tech startups and the agricultural sector as a whole to enhance and create new, sustainable ag food opportunities right in the Comox Valley. During the recent Select Standing Committee on Agriculture consultations investigating small-scale meat processing, interest was expressed in using technology to help support and expand the industry into more rural and remote communities. And given that wages for technology jobs tend to be better paying than the BC average, supporting clean tech makes sense as we work to make life more affordable with good-paying jobs in communities throughout BC. Supporting young British Columbians to enter the field is critical to the success of this sector, which is one of the largest drivers of the BC economy. It's so valuable for students to hear about our government's investments in scholarships to attract and retain the best grad students, and to inspire women to participate in science and tech-based professions. The investment of $10.5 million for my favorite, co-ops, and entrepreneurial training for hands-on experience. And then there's $102 million in funding for 75 research projects. It's exciting to see our government's investments to support the next generation to meet our unfolding and very real 21st century challenges. I particularly look forward to seeing the continuing cultivation of clean technology innovation to grow our life-sustaining agri-food sector. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Noting the hour, member.